I'm here to discuss the Energy Sector Innovation Credit Act as an idea as part of the solution to this issue, as we work in a bipartisan way to ensure future generations have clean air to breathe, clean water to drink, and an overall healthy home we call Earth. Energy innovation is not a subject that I am new to or that I take lightly. In my career, I've worked to demonstrate a commitment to provide tax credits in the alternative and renewable energy sector. This is best reflected by my receiving the Solar Energy Industries Association Solar Champion Award in 2016 for my work in the Ways and Means Committee to ensure relevant tax credits to that industry did not expire. However, I have come to realize that not only should these specific tax policies be championed in their own right, but we must also unleash the strongest asset we have to deal with this worldwide problem of climate: the power of American ingenuity and innovation. It is this unique American capability that has proven time and time again that it can avert world crises, and this situation is and will be, in my humble opinion, no different. It is in this vein that I will introduce legislation to offer a tax incentive for new energy technologies, which would increase overall energy on the grid and ensure unneeded energy is not financially rewarded so it will not be unnecessarily produced. This will help cutting-edge technologies break into the market to push new and old energy portfolios to provide next-generation, clean and potentially unlimited energy sources. How would it work? By spurring innovation in the market through these tax incentives, we can ensure a clean environment for future generations rather than producing policies that line the pockets of established technologies and prop up otherwise uneconomical and ultimately unaffordable technologies. This plan would lead to cleaner power without the false security created by government mandates that cannot be technologically achieved, or a non-competitive over-reliance on federal tax credits that ultimately will stifle energy technologies becoming accessible in the world market. If these technologies are not affordable and accessible, any improvement or benefit to our environment here in America and across the globe will be impossible. Instead of picking winners and losers in the energy sector, this new tax credit would bolster market-driven innovation across all existing and new electricity-generating technologies. This means everything from new power plants that can capture, store, or use carbon emissions from fossil fuel generation to facilities using next-generation batteries to store excess power from wind, solar, and other renewable sources will be encouraged. Offshore wind would become commercially viable. And these technologies are just the beginning. There are technologies and innovation that this would spur that we can't even envision because of the ingenuity and innovation spirit of America that always comes through in these times of our greatest needs. So I stand before you, or I sit before you, Madam Chair, as a bipartisan member of the House, supporting this proposal because I think members on both sides of the aisle know and recognize that innovation is a critical key and the long-term viable solution to combating climate change and ensuring that we have a home here on this great globe in a safe and secure fashion for generations to come. And so, Madam Chair, I submit that to the committee for consideration, and I encourage any folks on both sides of the aisle to come together to embrace American innovation, American ingenuity, and provide the solutions that are going to truly move the needle to solve this problem for our kids and for our grandkids that don't even exist on the face of the earth as of today. With that, I yield back.